What is up, family? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Check out my podcast, Family Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. Let's tap into this energy. I just heard Jesus walks. But I heard it like, Jesus walks with me, with me, with me. Oh, Jesus walks. Okay, so you walking with God right now. And what do I mean? Because I feel like you telling me like, I've been walking with God. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you mean? I've been walking with God. And I understand that, family. I understand that. But what I mean by that is, yeah, you've been walking with God. However, okay, for the person that said that, because I heard what you said. I felt it. In here. In hither. I felt it. Okay, so listen. Let me tell you, chill out now. You may be a little hungry or something. Go eat you a little snack and get you a little water and chill out. And let me help you understand what I mean. What I mean by Jesus walks, you're walking with God right now, is side by side. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, like, to the point where you catch yourself talking. You let's say you make you a snacky snack and you just get to talking. You know what I'm saying? You talking to God. You look up like, who am I talking to? You're talking to God. You walking with God. You walking with God. So again, within me saying you walking with God, you're safe. No fear mongering. You're safe. You're safe. Okay? You walking with God. And you been walking with God. Yeah, you corrected me and I understand that. I fucks with you for correcting me. And let me tell you this. You've been walking with God. Whoever I'm speaking to, I could be talking to someone that grew up with only one parent. You feel me? So when you was sad, you've been talking to God since you was a kid. Whoever I'm talking to. It was the only person that would listen. That would listen. You could have always, when you were a kid, you could have always, talked to God about having a father, whoever I'm speaking to. You could have always talked to God about having a father in your life. You could have asked God questions like, why my father ain't in my life. You know what I mean? You could have said things like that. You know what I'm saying? You could have been around people who had their father, or even if they wasn't in their life, they were around. You know what I'm saying? And again, what do I mean by that? You could have had siblings that, had different fathers than you. So on the weekends, your siblings would go over to their, father's family's house and you would be at home. You know what I'm saying? Or if one of your siblings, father, if one of your siblings' fathers, allowed you to go over there, you would go over there or something like that. Okay. And whoever I'm speaking to, I feel like that's what you've always wanted, was like a father relationship. It's a real like father bond type of energy. Okay. Yeah. So this whole time, your whole life, and even growing up as being a child, your whole life, whoever I'm speaking to, that's what you wanted. And that's what you talked to God about when you were a child. That's what I'm picking up. You know what I mean? I don't know if you ever seen that movie, not that movie, but the show. I'm pretty sure, but not everybody's seen this show. But it's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, when he had that scene where I'm pretty sure a lot of folks cried during that scene. I know I cried, but it was that scene where he was like, why he don't want me type of energy. You could have always asked yourself questions like that, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why was my father, you know what I'm saying, not in my life type of energy. You could have looked at yourself like, what's wrong with me type of energy. Nothing's wrong with you. It was never you. It was never you. And I feel like you need to hear that. You know what I mean? Whoever I'm speaking to, you could have thoughts, you know. You're healing that wound, that father wound, but you could still have thoughts, you know. During shadow work, the thoughts can still come up about, you know, that father bond. You know what I'm saying? Nothing was wrong with you at all. Nothing at all. Whoever I'm speaking to, you, if you did have a father, you know what I'm saying? Not even if you did have a father, but if you know, were able to meet your father, you know, you could have, it could have still been a very, you know, awkward situation. You know what I'm saying? When it came to you meeting your father, it's still, or being around your father, it was just awkward. It was like, it wasn't the father bond, you know, that whoever I'm speaking to, you could have friends back in the day that had their fathers in their life, and you seen how they bonded together. All right. And when you finally, whoever I'm speaking to, when you finally was able to really, literally had a technical difficulty, and I was really getting there, and then I just had a technical difficulty like that. I don't know if that was the universe telling me like that's enough, or, you know what I'm saying? When I had the technical difficulty, I said, hey, should I continue? And, you know, it was like, it was up to you. So I guess I'm just going to continue this message. Okay. Basically, I want to tell you that nothing was ever wrong with you, whoever I'm speaking to. You feel me? I feel like a lot of us need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? As adults, I feel like a lot of us needs to hear this, who ever lacked that, you know, other parent, or just a parent, or just whatever we've ever lacked in our youth. I feel like a lot of us need to hear that, hey, there is nothing ever wrong with you. Nothing ever. Ever. It was not you. It wasn't you. So, I know a lot of us are healing those, you know, parent wounds. Okay? I know a lot of us are. And sometimes we have those thoughts during, you know, shadow season. You know what I'm saying? We have those thoughts, and, you know, dang, you know, we're adults, and we're like, and again, we could be parents and things like that. And it's just like, you know, we want to be better parents to our children and shit like that, but we still have those thoughts. Like, we say we don't care and things like that, but those thoughts do still come up. You know what I mean? So I want to let you know that it was never, ever anything wrong with you. All right? Ever. Ever. It was basically freaking hurt people getting together, co-creating, and, you know, continuing that hurt, continuing that pain. You feel me? That's what it was. It was already things going on in a situation before you were even thought of. You feel me? So it's not you. Okay? Just a lot of people, just hurt people, be in situations. You feel me? Example, I'm giving you an example. Two, you know, people running away from their homes, and then, you know, coming together feeling like that, you know, hey, you know, You're running away from your home because your mother's not at home, because, your mother's not at home, because your mother's working all these different jobs, because whoever I'm speaking to, it doesn't have to be you, but this is just an example. Your mother is not at home. You're not getting the attention you need growing up because your mother was working all those damn jobs, all right, trying to keep a roof over your head, trying to keep your lights on and things like that, food in your mouth, whatever, trying to just keep it together, keep it afloat, keep something, just keep some sanity, right? And then a father, or vice versa, as a father trying to work in all these jobs and the mother out. And so I'm saying, like, one parent home and shit like that. Even when it comes to two parent homes, there's a lot of two parent homes that be toxic as fuck too. Just two people just staying together just on account of the kids, you know what I'm saying, which causes so much turmoil with the kids as well. You feel me? But I feel like us as adults should know that there is nothing ever wrong with us. It's not us. Okay. It wasn't. Okay? And I want you to know that it was never you. It never was. And we need to hear that. You feel me? Shadow work. We need to hear things like that. We need to know. Because those thoughts do come up. So that's what this reading is about. Like, nothing was ever wrong with you. Okay? Nothing. You're amazing. Real talk. And I know the reason why, I know someone wants to know why I always look over here. I'm looking at my mic. I don't know why I do that, but my eye goes towards my mic. So I look over here. Okay, that's for whoever wants to know why I be looking over here, because my mic is over here. However, this is just like, nothing's ever, not nothing's ever, because I'm pretty sure sometimes some shit be wrong with you. But when it comes to that situation, when it comes to absent parents and things like that, or parents that were there but that were still absent-minded, it was never nothing wrong with you in that situation. However, when it comes to now, us as adults, we don't continue to cycle. You feel me? We be better. We be better. And we trust ourselves. And, we keep moving. Straight up. Believe in your power. Keep being great. Someone's gonna eat a steak. Okay. You know what? I'm really going through some shadows because I stopped eating meat, and I've been thinking about steak for the last 2 weeks, family. And it's like, what the fuck do I do in this situation? You feel me? Like, what are we doing here? Okay, I'm thinking about steak and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm like, is that the universe telling me, like, what's going on? Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you so much.